Hi, this is Jared Stepp with Facebook.com/Jared Stepp Music and another gear review, this time of the Radial JDI Direct Box. And the Radial JDI Direct Box is the Cadillac of passive direct boxes. And I've been dealing with Behringer active direct boxes for years, which aren't bad, but they're not even in the same league as this direct box. And the active direct boxes, of course, you're going to have a battery with them. You got to worry about whether or not that battery is good, and if the connection is good, because in the Behringers we're sometimes having connection problems with the batteries. The passive direct box, of course, does not have a battery. Certain instruments that's helpful for, certain instruments it's not. I decided to go this direction with my electric guitar, and I'm happy with it. It has input through, so you can send it to your amp, and then the direct output. Okay, so you could monitor yourself or whatever. Then it has the balanced output, XLR output, so those are 1/4 inch input. You can also do stereo input, and it'll sum it mono out through the XLR. So you can press this button in, it'll merge them, and it'll send these as 2 inputs and sum it as mono out through the outside. There's a pad, so you can subtract 15 decibels from it, basically make it that 15 decibels softer, which is significantly softer. You go on the other side, there's a speaker output button, which if you press that down, that's another 30 decibels of cut, which makes it way, way softer. So if you've got both of these things down, this thing is basically silent, which means that you can plug something in without getting popped. In fact, they recommend that. There's a ground switch, there's a polarity reverse here button, and the key piece for this Radial box is there's a Jensen transformer, metal transformer inside that evidently conditions things and such that it can even eliminate 60 cycle hum, and other hums in your system, in your rig, and send out just a pristine, clean signal to the board. My experience has been that is in fact the case that's happening with this direct box. Nice and padded on the side. It's a very small direct box, which is very cool too. It's heavy, it's substantive, but it's small. They're made in Canada, and like I said, it's the Cadillac of direct boxes. I've got this one used. If you can get them used, you can get them fairly cheaply. You can get. I got this about half the price that they would go for normally, and it's in perfect working condition. Direct boxes, especially passive ones, it's going to take a long time and a lot of abuse to mess something like this up. Especially one that's as well built as this. You just feeling it. It feels well built. This thing. I mean, you could like throw it and it'd be still working. Not that I'd recommend that. So I would recommend this direct box. You don't need my word for it. There's lots of people who highly recommend this direct box. Like I said, it's the best thing out there as far as passive direct boxes go. God bless you. Like me on Facebook.com/Jared Stepp Music, and pick up our Kid Connection Band Bouncy House Worship CD or our my solo CD King Jesus, and have a great night.